My fellow Americans and autists who voted for Trump, it's your boy Dank Brandon here. Well, here's a joke for you. What do Willie Brown and the 2024 presidential election have in common? Kamala Harris blew both of them. I shouldn't have said that.
Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
I'm sorry. No, 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 no. Why?
It's all right. It's all right. I feel that way too. It's all right. We feel that way together, okay? Let it out. Let it out.
Oh, Jesus Christ! I'm so pissed off! Fuck! 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 God damn it!
Excuse me, it's ma'am. It is ma'am.
Itty bitty titties and a ball. Itty bitty titties and a ball.
Kaya, please just fucking go, but just stop.
You deserve whatever suffering could possibly come to you. If you are a Republican and try to start any of that kind of nonsense with me in person, you will lose your life.
And just now, Elon Musk did a German World War II salute.
Last night, I was at Benihana with my girlfriend, and the server said, "What about you, sir? What would you like?" My girlfriend, God bless her heart, steps in, says, "Actually, that's ma'am."
Good writing, Diane. It's a lot like a great cup of coffee. When it's made right, it just warms you from the inside out.
You take the blue pill. The story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland. And I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
Which podcasts are you listening to? Which accounts are you subscribing to? I'm interested, like genuinely.
We'll give you a moment to do some introductions, but before we do that, guys, hoist them if you got them. Let's give a toast to the inauguration of our 47th president. In fact, what may soon become the God Emperor, Donald J. Trump. Throw him back, gang.
Cheers.
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 Yeah. Sorry about you being Canadian, Beck.
Silent Hill F was made for women.
That's why Airbag likes it so much. True.
And I see you, Hypno. Hypno says that's gay. Smash JT. What the fuck? I mean,
It's sleeping with McDuggan's body pillow.
Look. This is the way I think about McDuggan's. Is
I'm straight, but sometimes in Dragon Age Inquisition, I got in a relationship with one of the male characters.
If you turn the lights off, you don't know what kind of hole it is. It doesn't matter. You just shut the lights off, and everyone's the same. True.
I think Jay just got a clip right there.
Well, Jay, she's a prized urinalist.
Oh, is she?
Well, I mean, she hasn't won any awards, but she's been nominated. So...
Oh, like Yote.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect. She's the Yote of journalism.
Of journalism, indeed.
Woke, gay, and doesn't win shit. Excellent.
Anyway, thank you, Destructive Disc, by the way. I appreciate you. And I appreciate everybody. Anyway, so let's get back to the super chats. So let me see. We got JayViper with a 2. I never. I didn't even see this super. I didn't even read the super chat. I'm over here fucking going off right now, and this super chat is on screen the entire time. Holy shit! This is the best $2 you ever spent. This shit's up the entire time. Yeah, this is your pile of poop face moment, like Jaffe. That is great.
People are rising up, the legends here tonight. Crowd going wild under bright pixel lights. His blue eyes are glowing and he's always ready to fight. He's got the killer skills to make the woke completely combust in flames. Throws down the hard truth bombs they hate, but the base trust his game. Keeper, commander, relieve mouse clicks precise in his command. He plays the field like a pro and leaves every opponent on reprimand. Heartbeats racing fast, the screens are lighting up and glowing wild. Legend fully loading, no one's ever gonna slow him down. Our king's on the throne now, wearing the ultimate crown. JayViper is awesome, so awesome. He's so good looking, it's true. Crowds in total love, wear it all. Hearts all shaking high, keep shaking. Go Jay, go Jay, go. He's unstoppable, unstoppable. King of the game, no doubt, no doubt. Viper's ruling now, let's shout. JayViper, JayViper, hands up. Yeah, he's phenomenal. How is this possible? Blue eyes shining bright like a vast endless pixel sky at night. Gaming reflexes razor sharp, his instincts never miss the fight. He's the ultimate joystick legend, mastering every single controller. Keyboard king, reigning supreme, every move of nation. JayViper is awesome, so awesome. He's so good looking, it's true. Crowds in total love, wear it all. Hearts all shaking high, keep shaking. Go Jay, go Jay, go. He's unstoppable, unstoppable. King of the game, no doubt, no doubt. Viper's ruling now, let's shout. JayViper, JayViper, hands up. Yeah, he's phenomenal, phenomenal. From shooters to RPG campaigns, he dominates every game. Tweets go viral, woke rage rising, bosses slayed. He beat the game. JayViper is awesome, it's so true. He's so good looking, we love him. Crowds in total love, he's so fun. Hearts all shaking high, we're quaking. Go Jay, let's go. He's unstoppable, no stopping him. King of the game, no doubt, no doubt. Viper's ruling now, we kneel. JayViper, 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 JayViper. JayViper is so freaking awesome.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new week. We got the Viper Byte going on here. We're up to number freaking 90. This is like when I typed that in today, I was like, God damn, 90? We're going to hit 100. 100 is coming. It's 10 away. It's like 3 weeks away. That's insane. But I also I want to tell you this, that I could be playing Crimson Desert right now, and I kind of want to. So let's make sure that we get the stream unlocked today, because we're playing that. We're going to play that. Even if we don't get the stream unlocked, I'm playing that. So, I mean, either I stream it or I don't. There we go. It's true. That is very true. How is everyone doing tonight? I do see we got some peeps in the chat over here. Rumble's popping off. What's going on over there? We got Roadkill. What's up, man? Did you beat Toasty here? You did. She didn't even show up over there. She showed up on YouTube. Yeah, she's over here on YouTube. Yeah, you're all by yourself, except you're not. Because Jace has shown up. He says, I like Rumble because I can type Paul Tassi's a bleep and get away with it. You can. We really like the fact that you can just type whatever over there. Over there on Rumble. We do appreciate that. We thank you, Rumble, for the true free speech. And we don't cancel people over there for things. They don't get canceled. The only time you get canceled over there is if you talk to that dude who runs the place and complain about ads, and then he bans you. Yeah, we do know that. Roadkill, I hope you've been praying. We must pray. Let us pray. Hashtag not mad. Why are we praying, you guys? Why are we praying? Are we praying for the OnlyFans CEO that died? Or what? The founder? He's dead. Died of cancer at the age of 40-something. Really young. I didn't realize he was in a rush to go meet Satan. Because that's exactly where he's going. Yeah, good news, right? It's like, oh, you're in a hurry to meet him. Oh, interesting. You're very busy ruining many people's lives and profiting. How'd that work out? Just proves that cancer's not to fuck with. Because, no, that kind of proves that it doesn't matter how much money you have. Because if you get some of them, certain ones, they're going to get you. But yeah, cancer sucks. So there we go. That does suck. He ruined generations, yeah. Of dating, how about souls? How many souls did he destroy? The young women out there, he's literally ruined lives. You know what I'm saying? Ruined them. Destroyed. And families, ripped them apart. Disgusting. What a horrible sight. We got Toasty and the Mosties here. We're saying first, she was first. Toasty was first. What's up, Toasty? Got in here, yep. And Roadkill raging about it. God damn it, Toasty says. I don't blame you. I'd be pissed too. How dare she? How dare she? Charlie Nuclear is here. Toxic salute to you, my friend. Good to see you. We'd love to see him up in here. And we do, of course, have Killer J dropping a wieners in the chat. He's back at it, my friends. And Killer J, we actually have wieners. Okay, go in the emotes. Get the Viper hot dog. It's there. That's there for you, my friend. We got wieners built in. The chuds can use the wieners in the chat. It's true. We've got Astrobot as well. Let's go. What's up, man? Monday's pretty hyped. After a weekend of gaming. I'm sure all of you were. I was actually doing a few things. I was, of course, played Crimson Desert a good amount. What else did I do? I was working on the next episode of Amelia's House Rules. It's coming along pretty good. I will say this. Grok is rate limiting now a lot more. So you used to be able to do the 480p and then upscale, no problem. You could do a bunch of those, but now I'm getting rate limited and limited. And the issue I'm having with that is that if you do it in 720, and I don't think I can do it in 720 once I get rate limited anyway, but maybe, because it splits things up very weird. You can do this much of it 480, this much 720, blah, blah, blah. But when you do it in 720, you have much worse results, quality-wise. Even though it might be better when you finally get a good one, it throws the blurring in the background. It starts blurring and separating. As soon as the camera does this, it's just it just starts stretching. It's a very horrendous effect. I hate it. So it's making the next episode really go slow. Getting rate limited like this is driving me crazy. It's upgrade to Grok Heavy. But I'm already Premium Plus. I should not have to do that to get some productivity, right? It's not like I'm doing it all day. That's not even happening. I'm not even doing it all day, and I'm getting rate limited. Unacceptable. I'm pissed. But yeah, that's happening. So, but I am working on it, and I'm almost done Act 1. Yeah, we're there. That's how slow it's going. It's going a little slow. But but the quality, I will say, the quality is better. The quality is better. The way I'm doing it's a little different. How I'm using the characters in the scene and going from cut to cut is, I think, is going to improve the quality a little bit. And I'm being a little more picky about things, what I use, but not too much more picky. I can't be too picky or I'll just do it forever and get rate limited and get nothing accomplished. Nothing accomplished. Astrobot says, pray for the thoughts that will have made ends meet. No pun intended, but the pun is there nonetheless. During this tumultuous time of a CEO death, poor simps, they may end up having to go outside. I don't know how it's going to work. Like, so if was he the owner, like straight up the owner, right? I don't think he's even like, it's not a traded company. So who has it now? Who gets it? Satan? Directly? Could be the case. These are my electrolytes. We're refueling. We're refueling our electrolytes today. Just making sure we're good to go. Jace does bring up a good point. Israel will probably get OnlyFans. Yes. Yep. That's true. How will that work? What would they call it? Will they keep it OnlyFans? Will they come up with other cool name? I'm trying to come up with a good Israeli name for it. He was an AIPAC donor. The largest one? So he was using OnlyFans to fund Israel? What an interesting... I mean, I'm not one of those, Israel did this and that and this and that, but they sure do come up an awful lot, don't they? They sure do come up an awful lot. Now we have to fund the Iran war to make sure Israel's okay that we started. We're going to make sure we go and fund that for $200 billion. You guys, we went and started this war thing. We got to fund it. You can't just stop now. You got to fund the fuck out of it. $200 billion, you guys. You can't stop. Let's just... Loomer. I don't mind Loomer too much, but she's Jewish. You just with these people, you just have to know. But she's generally pretty good. But when it comes to anything Israel, well, you just have to grain of salt it with these people. I mean, even Ron Coleman is Mr. Israel. I mean, this guy is a Jewish, I mean, he wears the yarmulke all the time. I like him, but as soon as anything comes to Israel, I mean, they're obviously just doesn't matter. Israel can do no wrong. So it's just like, it is what it is. I don't even argue with these people in it because there is no convincing them, and they're not going to convince you. And just kind of, you want that in a lawyer? Yes, I know. That's what I'm saying. You want the Jewish lawyers? You kidding me? They get the chutzpah. They'll take care of it, man. They'll take care of it. Sometimes, I do find it funny with the whole Smash JT lawyer thing and the lawsuit. It's so funny because the same people who keep saying he's cooked when he's not cooked, and the judge is like, no, and just pushes back on the other stupid ass team because they're dumb. I mean, their other team is just dumb. They just work hard and are constantly filing papers. It's just never ending papers, just papers. And every time they do it, what do they say? Smash JT's cooked now. They got him every time. No, he's not. It's like they're so dumb. Well, now he's cooked again. Apparently, he's always just cooked. They're always cooking him, even though he never actually is cooked. It's just interesting how it works. It is the best. A Jewish lawyer is like a shiny Pokemon. Well, except the shiny Pokemon are rare. I wish I had a rim shot. That would be like, right there. Yeah, it's true. Well, let's see. Today, there is no pre-stream party crasher, so we are just going to get directly. I know the chat's slow, but the people are here. I know, it's okay. Just keep it going. Just talk amongst yourselves. It's fine. It's all right. It's okay. It's a Monday. Mondays are warm-up days. We warm up and it gets moving. But to be fair, the chat is split between YouTube and Rumble right now. We have people all over the place. So it's not really slow. It's going normal speed between the two. It's very interesting. They're stuck in traffic. Yeah, I just bought gas today. I was actually fucking furious. Although I did find out on the 7-Eleven app, if I connect my veteran status, it's another 5 cents, an additional 5 cents. Well, look at that. I'm banking it up. I'm not even trying. Boom, another 5 cents. Boom. Cow. I was like, wait, this is new. I don't remember seeing this. I've looked in this app before. I was like, well, I'm going to go do that right now. Took, 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 took. There we go. Boom. 5 more cents off. 10 cents off. Yeah. We're still not down to the 240 range. That's right where we were before this whole Iran situation. We're up in like the the fours now or some shit. I don't even like the look. I just filled it up. I was like, I don't want to look at this. This is terrible. I need gas now. I was holding off as long as I could. It was on E. It was time. It was time, and I don't know if it's going down anytime soon. The Strait of Hormuz is a real problem. Now, when a country like this starts using a strait that is used for, well, lots of people use it, lots of countries use it and go through it, and they say, we're going to blow your shit up if you go through there, I feel like maybe that's kind of terroristy. And maybe at that point, the UN should be like, no, you're not. You're not going to do that because that's not cool, bro. I feel like that's where the UN should actually get involved. But we all know the UN does nothing. We do know this. But that is right about when they should be like, you're not going to do that thing. You got to let the ships through or you're going to have a UN problem. But the UN, they're not going to do shit. They don't do a goddamn thing. United Nations. It's so united. More like United States. Just pays for it all. Yeah, damn it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, that's me. That's not what I want. I do want that, but I don't want that right now. Wait, where's all my stuff? No fucking way. All my stuff is closed. What? Why is it all closed? Hold on. Control-Shift-R? No. Alt-Shift-R? Alt-Shift-T. Control-Shift-T. God. Damn it! It all closed. Why is it all closed? It was all open. All right, I can just open it all real quick. We're opening it all. Hold on. We're opening everything. What happened? I don't know what I did. I must have closed it. I must have hit the button. I hit the button. Do not think the emoji dick and boobs would linger at a show. You're clearing it? Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, it was there for a while. Let us get rid of it with the money signs. Yes, yes. Hold on, let me get this shit up here, bro. Sorry about this. The hell. Usually this stuff's ready to go. Okay, that was weird. We have a pretty good show though. Lots has happened. It's still going. It's still going. This is why you're worried about the chat. This is why you're like, I got this thing on the screen still. Actually, you know what? I don't think I did open any of it. Because I was kind of rushing at the end. I was getting all these things put into a document. And then I think I did not actually open the things I put in the document. I think that's what happened. I think this is on me, you guys. There's a lot. I don't think we're getting through all this. Holy crap. I have so much stuff in here. It's insane. All right, get rid of that. Boop. All right. Sweet. Zoom in. Yes. Let's go here. Kablam! So, yeah, IB, Charlie's in here spamming the chat because he put some spam in the chat earlier he was hiding, so he hit it with spam. They love the high gas prices because they want us in those electric cars. Dude, it's so goofy, right? Because when the gas goes up, the electricity goes up too. So you save nothing. You save absolutely nothing because we don't use nuclear power because we're stupid. Nuclear power. We have these magic glowing rocks that supply power. It's like God was like, here's the thing. Just use the thing to make the power. That way you don't have to use all the other stuff. You don't have to burn anything. You don't have to dig. You don't have to drill anyway. You have to dig this up and get this stuff. But here's the thing. Here's the thing that totally works. And we're like, we are not going to do that. That's crazy. No way. We had a couple of those blow up once. Just put them away from people and away from like the oceans or away from like anything bad, and just cool it off some kind of natural way. You can funnel the ocean into it if you really need the ocean. You can have some tubes. You know what I'm saying? What are we doing? What's up, Aloof Liberty? Good to see you. There we go. See? I think the notifications are late going out today. It happens. It happens from time to time. It does happen. I don't care. We're going to keep on going. We have a rewind function. Ladies and gentlemen, if you aren't aware of the situation right now with Crunchyroll, they have been hacked. Your stuff, if you have anything on Crunchyroll, may have been leaked out there. So the International Cyber Digest is tweeting, saying, breaking, Crunchyroll breach through outsourcing partner in India. Oh, it's India, back at it again. A threat actor exfiltrated data from Crunchyroll's ticketing system and also managed to pull 100 gigabytes of personally identifiable customer analytics data. Great. And so they say that they've analyzed sample data and includes IP addresses, email addresses, credit card details, and more. Crunchyroll just out here being the absolute worst. Not only do they really love localizing so they can control things, but now their outsourced partners over in India have managed to leak a bunch of data because they basically got phished. That's what it looks like to me. One of them got phished and it took over their computer and then got into their system and boom, pulled a lot of data. So there you go, 100 gigabytes. That's not a tiny amount. That's a decent amount. And I guess we'll see what else. We do have more. We do have more up here. It says an employee of their outsourcing partner, TELUS, had executed malware on his system. Yeah, this is a fish. It gave a threat actor access to Crunchyroll's environment. Good Lord. I'm telling you, the outsourcing, it must stop. Let's just stop outsourcing right now. It has to happen. This is where the threat actor allegedly stole 100 gigabytes of Crunchyroll's analytics data, which also includes IP addresses. Yeah, so we got the city, the region, country code. We got distinct IDs and emails. These names are probably just their actual IDs, not their login name, unless this is their name, like some kind of default login name. How is it not air gap? Dude, I don't understand. Like, I always feel... What's up, Kevy? I always feel like there's this disconnect when it comes to dealing with, like, third parties, and how lots of times they give them, like, a very easy, cheap way to connect, and they end up giving them way too much access because it is very easy to write versus, like, keeping them at arm's length in any way. So the threat happened on March 12th. 2026, and Crunchyroll revoked their access after 24 hours, okay? So they had access for 24 hours. They also said Crunchyroll is ignoring all messages and hasn't publicly disclosed the breach. This is the thing. So Crunchyroll has known about this breach. 100 gigabytes of data. It's been out there, right? Been taken. So what happened is the person who did the hack is now like, why aren't you telling anyone? Like, I know I have all of this. And so now they are putting pressure on them being honest and saying it, which is interesting. It's like they probably tried to hold on to it and try to get some money. It's like some blackmail situation, right? They probably tried to blackmail him with it. But who knows? Who knows exactly what's going on with that? But there is a little bit here on That Park Place. Let's see what they have to say. We got Trevor Denning has written something about this. It says we're talking about the 100 gigabytes of data. We already saw this. So Crunchyroll, the Sony-owned streaming service, told PC Mag, we are aware of our recent claims and are currently working closely with leading cybersecurity experts to investigate the matter. It also suggests the hackers' claims could be exaggerated. Why would you say this? Why would you... Oh, it could be. They don't know it is. They don't know exactly what they have. It's probably not. Generally, I don't think the hackers are exaggerating. They generally, what I've seen is they're like, we got this. We have all this information. Here's some samples that now we've seen some. So I don't know about the exaggeration here. It says, Despite these assurances, Crunchyroll subscribers remain concerned that sensitive information, including email addresses, IP logs, and payment details, may have been exposed in the incident. The payment details, along with your email address, are the big one, because if they can get, especially like, what if your password was also leaked and you share that password with your email? Well, now they can just go find all these different things that you shared this email with, and if they can get into your email, well, now they can start basically doing, I lost my password, and resetting all these things and getting into all sorts of crap. So these hacks are always bigger than they look at the face, like how they can use the data. So the fact that they had this happen on March 12th and it's today, March 23rd, it's been nearly 12 days and we're just now really starting to hear about them admitting it's happened. That is a problem. So anyway, if you do have Crunchyroll, definitely go and change your password at the very least. And what else? Well, your email address, password, anywhere you share that password, you should, excuse me, anywhere you share that password, you should go and change that right away. Don't fuck around with that. So it happened on March 12th. It was detected roughly 24 hours later, so they knew on the 13th. Cybersecurity sources indicate the breach may be connected to Crunchyroll's third-party partner, TELUS, which we talked about already. And so far, no hacker or hacking group has claimed responsibility for the Crunchyroll security breach, except I don't know if that's really true, because the reason this has come to light is because the person who did the hack is saying it happened. Now, unless we don't know who that is, it's just that somewhere someone's saying it. I don't know how they can say maybe a specific group has not taken responsibility, but it seems like we knew it happened because the hacker is the one who's telling us. It says the incident has raised concerns among users about how well their personal information is protected on major streaming platforms. Oh my God, how it's not protected well anywhere, never. This is why those third-party apps that you're going to use to log into things for the safety of the children is the worst idea, because now everything's going to have one specific place it can get hacked and they just have all your stuff. So we aren't down with that either. It's the worst idea. The for the children thing that they like to tell us, right? The line is not for the children. That is the tug on your emotions, try to get us to do what we want you to do. And we really just want more control and more tracking on people. I mean, we had Bill Gates the other day. Oh my God, did you guys hear Bill Gates go off? I don't have this on here. I wasn't going to talk about it. Didn't even think about it. But this guy's basically talking about the First Amendment just being a notion, as if it's not actually a thing, as if you don't actually have free speech. And he is talking about how we need to be able to track down people online, because if they say things or these deep fakes and blah, blah, blah. Oh, please, Bill, come on. The people, if someone wants to find you in the government, they can find you. They will track your IP down. You think a VPN really protects you, by the way? No, it does not. They will find you. Don't worry about it. They'll find you. So again, it's just for the ease of them being able to track everyone at once live, instead of having to go through any work to find out who did whatever. So anyway, the full extent of the breach is still under investigation. In the meantime, security specialists advise that Crunchyroll subscribers change passwords, enable two-factor authentication, and monitor their financial accounts for unusual activity. Yeah, if you have a credit card attached to Crunchyroll, that may very well have been leaked as well. Bank account, anything. You keep an eye on it. Holy crap. Beyond technical details, the alleged breach has already prompted widespread discussion within the anime community, highlighting growing concern among fans. Are you going to say this twice? Are you kidding me? Come on, Park Place. You already said this. The anime community has reacted with frustration and caution. Some fans have raised the possibility of a class action lawsuit. I mean, that can always work. It really depends who is affected. The way this kind of thing happened in the past, like with PlayStation Network, was there was a class action such a way. I mean, they actually got hammered. They had to give everyone, it was like everyone affected like 2 years of credit monitoring, which was worth a good amount of money. and I forget what other damages. It wasn't like direct money, but they had to pay a decent amount. They got fined too. It wasn't a small amount. They got effed over on that one. But that's fine. The big companies, they can. It's fine with me. And others say Crunchyroll data breach reflects a growing trend of security incidents on streaming platforms. It's everywhere. It's not even a streaming platform. It's everywhere. Ironically, Sony itself. Yep. I mean, it's Sony owned. This is what I was talking about. PlayStation Network. We know it. Many users also concerned Crunchyroll did not respond immediately. This has become a major point of discussion. This is my thing. They were trying to hide it. When this happens, you have to tell your customers. You have to make an announcement, let people know what happened. You can't just hide and hope no one notices. Holy crap, their information's out there. What a horrible way to go about things. This is the worst thing to do. Because as soon as people find out it happened, and they're going to, well, now you look worse. So not only did the hack happen, you allowed the hack happen, you got this third-party person in there and gave them way too much access, but now you aren't telling people that it happened? Are you crazy? What are we doing? It's the worst way to go. A screenshot of Wapole, a One Piece villain. There's Wapole. Man, I forgot what he looked like. It's been a while since I've seen him. He was just in season 2 of One Piece. I was watching that one. And they did a pretty good job. I would say that. Pretty good job. Netflix did it. The race swapping gets old really quick. They definitely went race swap crazy. I feel like the Robin actress could be better. I don't understand the accent thing that they had going on there and the actual actress. But for the most part, the actual show was really good. I thought it was really good. I was surprised. But I liked season 1. But with Netflix or Disney Plus, I always feel like you're just like season 1, you're always like, okay, the next season's going to be bad, right? I mean, that's coming. We got James OP. Look at this guy. Bill Gates stole his way to riches, and whenever he got caught, he would pay fines, buy the company, then kill it. Microsoft still buys and kills companies. Oh, Microsoft, very busy doing this, especially in the gaming department. We see this happen. I mean, look what's happened to Obsidian. This place is a trash heap dumpster fire, dude. A trash heap dumpster fire now. It's not dead yet, but it's going to be dead soon. But they do like just killing off companies. I mean, they're shutting down companies. They've done that too. But James, the legend in around these places, we appreciate the $5, my friends.
Have I told you about Gamergate 2? I'm James OP.
Back when I made that, I feel like Grok, Imagine, was at its peak at how good it was, and it's gotten worse. Yeah, it's true. Well, we get ourselves a Dancing Eric because of James OP. And again, man, thank you for the 5. But yeah, you're right. Bill Gates is, I mean, that guy is evil. I'm sorry. That dude's as evil as they come. He slept with a prostitute that Epstein provided, possibly contracted an STD. I do believe he did. Gave it or possibly gave it to his wife, and then was trying to figure out a way to give her medication so she wouldn't know she had an STD. And he could cure her of it. This is the guy who wants to vaccinate the world, ladies and gentlemen. The guy who is going to save the world through vaccinations. X to doubt. This guy is scum. I mean, imagine medicating someone that you love, anyone close to you, without their knowledge, but not just to medicate them, but because you gave them a disease because you slept with a prostitute. My God, what a scumbag! Holy shit! I do wonder if like the divorce was because of that. Like maybe she found out and just never said anything. I wonder. I mean, who knows? All these scumbags, dude. They're all these scumbags. They're freaking Amazon, dude, too. I mean, his wife left him. She talks mad shit about him. I mean, of course, they don't end amicably. You can't always just believe one side, but I wouldn't doubt if he wasn't too much different than that. These guys are weird. All right. I want to talk about video games. We get some video games out here we're talking about. Now, this one has come across my desk. That's 100% the reason for gate splitting, is it? It would not surprise me, Kevy. It sure seems, it's so gross, dude. Yeah, buying up the farmland is insane. And so he's not only is he just buying up farmland, don't forget Gamers Republic, he was also trying that Beyond Meat bullshit. Right? So he's buying up the farmland, but also trying to get rid of cattle and other meat and replacing it with garbage. Just this fake meat that there is no replacement for real meat, right? I know vegans, you don't like to hear it, but there's no actual replacement for these things. Your body needs it. You can fake it for a while and be okay, but after a while, your body starts to break. Your mind starts to break. I mean, has anyone here ever like dealt with vegans that have been vegan for a while? These people are just, woo, boy, they're not happy people, and it's because their body's breaking down, and they probably don't know it. They're doing the thing that made them feel good because it was a cleanse. Cleanses are good for you, right? This is the thing. This is why veganism's so great. You can be a vegan for a couple months. You should stop and then go back to meat. Cleanse, your body is very happy with the cleanse, and then you can even cleanse yourself for vegetables and go the other way. This is why pure carnivore is very good for you also for a while. I wouldn't stay either way, but they're good to go like that once in a while. Bill Gates is a real life Bond villain? Yeah, except he's getting away with it, and there's no Bond. See, we have all these Bond villains, but we don't actually have a James Bond anymore. That's what sucks. You can avoid meat if you eat right, but we need animal fats more than meat. I mean, but a vegan's not going to have animal fat. That's the thing, right? You can't. It's just not there. You can't do it if you're a vegan. You're not allowed. So you have to just not. Being vegan is a great way to break your entire body down. Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande are on vegan diets, and is why they look the way they do. Dude, I mean, I'm not surprised. I want to go force feed both of them hamburgers. And when they're together, they look worse. What's kind of weird, though, is as soon as you get Ariana Grande away from Cynthia Erivo, it's like she starts acting a little more normal. Once you get her near that woman, she's like siphoning her life away from her. I swear. She's like a life siphon. She's just sucking it up. She's got that Ariana Grande. She's just like, what's that stuff they get, the essence of children or whatever? What do they call that stuff? She's getting that from her somehow because she's little. The succubus. Yeah, she's a succubus. Oh, man. Ugh. Those two are so gross. Adrenochrome. Yes, there we go. I'm telling you, it's something like that. It's very creepy. I said I wanted to talk about video games. I'm going to do it right now. You stop distracting me, chat. You stop it. Okay, let's talk about something. This one came across my desk today. It's called Windrose. It hit 1.5 million wish lists, and the devs shared what they plan to include in early access. I don't know if I've heard of Windrose. 1.5 million wish lists is a lot. That's a lot. I don't know if that's only on Steam or if there's others. But anyway, they got a demo up and it's staying up till early access, so you can go play the demo. There's going to be co-op on one ship. More players in co-op, limit from 4 to 8 players. So there's going to be a 4 to 8 player co-op. Hold together resources, an FOV slider. All right, so this is things that they're adding. Shanties feel a bit more piratey. Signal fire. DLSS FSR support, controller improvements, dismantling workbench, and target lock switch. All right, these are just things they're looking to add. This is what it looks like. I mean, this is Jack Sparrow, bro, right now. This is Jack Sparrow. Look at that pirate ship. It looks phenomenal. What a great looking pirate ship, man. Looks great. That looks a little UE5, not gonna lie. Looking a little UE5 there. Hard to tell what's going on. Okay. That looks good though. I mean, this might be a dude. It's hard to tell. Hard to tell. But also, if you can do all this, you can probably make it look a little better than this. This is probably, I don't know. This could be a guy. I don't fucking know. It's not looking good if it's a chick, that's for sure. All right, so let's go and check out the store. Let's go see if there's any video on this. Oh, shit. Windrose coming soon. Okay. I didn't know I was opening this. I want to go look up the actual game. Can I go to the game? Here we go. No. All right. All right. All right, hold on. There we go. Dude, why do they have to have this song? This song is going to get me DMCA'd, bro. Are you kidding me? Well, let's watch it anyway. This give me Lost Ark vibes. Oh, we got muskets. We're building, okay. Is this survival? This is survival. It's alright, I'll just overwrite the DMCA stuff after. The effects are pretty solid. The effects, like the rain and lightning effects, are really good. It's like Pirates and Schedule 1 put together. Dude, looking pretty solid there. Okay, alright. Okay, alright. Yes, looks good. Alright, let's go back. Let's go back here real quick. Let's look at the pre-mades. Okay. Maybe? I need to get my hands on this a little bit. The ladies need some help as far... They're very UE5 right now. Need some updates. And no, the pirates, they look like... No, I don't want to hear it. The gameplay looks pretty good, but we got to get... This needs updates. We need the... Like the hair. It's so UE5 hair. Big time. But granted, this is an indie. Good lord, this guy's seen it. This guy's seen some shit. Look at this guy. Holy crap. I mean, but they definitely look like pirates. They're looking a little rough like pirates, for sure. All right, so anyway, that's Windrose. 1.5 million wish list. I'm going to add it to my follow wish list, too. Why not? I'll keep an eye on it. I'll keep an eye on this. That's interesting. Holy crap. 1.5 million's a lot. And so when we're talking about, like, wish lists, Knight's Path just hit 350,000. I mean, 1.5 million. I've never even heard of this. That's crazy. Is this their first game, Windrose Crew? Yep, it's their first game. This company's first game. All right. No, that's enough. That's enough. Stop it. This is another one that I did not look at. I did not look at this one. Riftwalker Indie by Solo Dev. All right, so the Solo Dev stuff is always intriguing to see, like, what can be done by one single person, like Schedule 1, right? So the indie dev says that he aims to recreate the Mandalorian feel. When I saw this, I was like, well, this interests me. I want to check this out. So let me see this right now with you. This is my first time watching this trailer. I mean, this is like Tatooine Star Wars vibes. I mean, the buildings are Tatooine buildings. Straight up. I mean, they almost look like they're shared assets from something. Look at this. Oh, yeah. You got a little booster pack? Yep. And a sniper rifle. Ha! Swoop. His version of a swoop. The guy just wanted, it's like, I'm gonna make my Star Wars game. Good for him. I mean, it's definitely a take on Star Wars, as long as he keeps all this stuff his own and doesn't share names. We got a dust picker instead of a pike, right? Interesting. We'll see how it goes. But I'm guessing it's going to be a campaign. See, Riftwalker, Sci-Fi Bounty Hunter. I don't have millions in funding. I'm a solo dev, a dad, a husband. I'm building this with everything I have. If you love Mandalorian, Dune, Max Payne, I'm making this game for you. Wishlist on Steam. Oh, okay. Riftwalker. Oh, there's another one. This is another one. Hold on. This is another trailer. This is different. Here, I'm going to drop this link if you guys want to give this guy some love. And there you go. You can wishlist it yourself. Let's see this one. New area discovered, a Vartosa settlement. Okay. The music, you can tell. He's coming close, but not just getting close, like woo, right? Let's get some kind of like electric power or something too. All right, some of this we've seen. It is a work in progress, and is there a demo on this one? I don't think there's a demo on this one. All right, we're gonna add that one to my wish list. Why not? Keep an eye on that one. Let's see what else we got. We got anything else? No, we don't. We don't have any more video games trailers today. Sometimes I can find a bunch. Today I didn't have a bunch, but what I do have is Crimson Mother Freaking Desert, my friends. So if you want to see some Crimson Desert gameplay later, let me know by donating to the stream. And if we can get to 30, and we are 25 away, it's a struggle bus Monday. It's okay. We know how it goes. But if we can get there, and I will include Rumble in this as always, if we get there, we will have a Crimson Desert stream. Yes, we will. And we'll go look at it. And I've got my encampment too. I'm a little ways in now. I'm a little ways in. I've got some shit going on. I've unlocked one of the characters, and we're about to go fight some people. I've captured some runaways, some villains. I killed one, and then I turned her in and I got the money for her. And that's how that went. And I killed another one because he was surrounded by bad guys. I was like, well, I'm not gonna. How do I catch this guy? He's fighting me. I'm like, I guess he just dies now. I don't know. I don't know how else to get him. We got to figure that one out. But anyway, let's refresh this. Crimson Desert had a really good weekend. So, as we all know, this thing opened up with fanfare. People were looking forward to it. But then people get their hands on it, and the control system really sent some people for a loop. And I haven't had a lot of issues with control, but I totally understand the gripe. Like for me, I just remapped the control button when I was keyboard mousing over here onto my mouse button. It was like the fourth mouse button. And it really alleviated a lot of it. It did not make it all the way better because there's still plenty of stuff. I was like, this is kind of dumb. I'm going multi-level to do some of these things. And I totally get the gripe. I do. But when I went to controller, I felt like it was such a huge difference. But with me, I also like keyboard and mousing with games that you can aim because, sorry, controllers, I fucking hate aiming with controllers. Like Call of Duty, shit, I don't like controller for that. I want a mouse and keyboard. So this, you have arrows. I don't use them a lot. But when I do want to use them, I want to be able to just snap aim. No, I can't do that with the controller. I can't. I'm not a controller person. They're nice for third person games like that, but when I want to shoot, if it has something that shoots, I want a mouse and keyboard. In which case, then the controls become a problem. Well, they are addressing that. They did have a patch go out, and they actually had two patches go out to PS5 because they had a hot fix too. But we're going to talk about the patch in a little bit, but let's talk about their weekend. So they had their initial Thursday launch, which had like 238,000, 39,000 people that came out at one time and played the game, and it launched kind of late. This is why you see it go straight up and then back down. It launched kind of late. It was kind of surprising. This was like a 6 p.m. launch. A little weird. Hypno said this Eastern game was going to get some hate. Oh, I said this too. Oh, I knew it. I knew it was going to happen. As soon as... Listen, if it's an Asian developer that's not Nintendo or From Software, for some reason, the journalists will find reasons to complain. And you're going to see some of the dumbest shit today that they're complaining about. And I just remembered another one that I got to look up. It's ridiculous. Crimson Desert Stream would be awesome. The horses are your thing. RDR2, it had a male paint horse named Chico. Best Western ever. Dude, RDR2 is one of the best games ever made. Yeah. One of the best games ever made. What's up, Grogbass? Good to see you, buddy. Welcome. Hey, yo, to you. Jay says he got into it one of these AI astards today. Oh, God. The AI people, too. Oh, there's AI in the game. Oh, my God. I don't care. I don't care that there's AI in the game. It's not like my character's not AI. The town's not AI. I don't know if these people realize this, but there's AI written. So all the NPCs act with AI. Like, do these people realize that Gen AI has been in gaming for a long time? The rain in games is AI. Well, I mean, what do these people think AI is? So what? You can't go to Midjourney and make little placeholders for your freaking, like, the teeny tiny pictures on the walls when you have a massive freaking game like this? You can't go make some paintings? These people are astards. That is the right word. Oh my God. I'm doing good, Grog. Hopefully you are doing amazing as well. So anyway, so Friday, it didn't hit the peak of Thursday. Thursday was the launch, but what you always want to see, and I've always said this, and I will constantly say this, if you want to see a game and know if it's doing well or not, you want to see Friday and then Saturday and Sunday. And you want to see Friday be the smallest between the three. That is how you can tell that there's a community there. The community's returning, and the community's playing for the weekend with other people adding on as they come in, right? This is just how it works. Every single successful game does this. Every single one, right? So here we got Friday. It did 196. Then Saturday did like 222. Came close to its original peak. And then Sunday, it blew it away, right? It blew it away, and it got 248,530. I mean, it did very well, and it passed the old one by like 10,000 people. Even with all the shit it was getting. And right around here, they released the patch. It might have even actually been right here. And watch this little notches here. So they released the patch. So that patch fixed a few things. We'll talk about that in a second. But first, we're going to talk about this. The critics. For a while there, over here on Metacritic, the critics were higher than the fans. I caught a moment where they were both at 78. And this was 7.8. I was like, wow, we agree. We finally agree. And then we passed. So the gamers passed it because, let's be honest, the game is good. It is a good game. There's no reason it should be less than an 8. And the critics, there's critics out there giving like a 4.5 out of 10. That's pathetic, bro. Are you kidding me? Like, what are we doing? Like, when you have reviewers, you shouldn't have like people giving it 3s and people giving it 10s, right? You shouldn't see that unless there's favoritism one way or the other. Either way, even the 10s can be favoritism. They could be. But the 3.5 or 4.5, if they're doing that and everyone else is around 7, 6, 8, 9, and you're dropping the 3.5s, there's something going on there, right? And yes, the LGBTQ people with the zeros, giving it 0s out of 10. This is a thing. And people are trying to debunk it, saying it's not a thing. Oh, it is a thing. There was a link. I think the person deleted it because they were embarrassed because they got found out. But it is a thing. And even IGN mentioned it in their review. Travis Northup, the guy who we covered last time and looked at a good bit of that interview. I'm like, this guy's a clown. I mean, this guy gave Concord a 7. That's a piece of trash game. High Guard a 7. Piece of trash game, right? Skull and Bones a 7. That thing shipped. It wasn't even ready. Like, that thing shipped broken. He gave it a 7. But when he touches Crimson Desert, well, that's too much for him, and it's a 6. And it could go higher, it could go lower. I'm just not done. And meanwhile, IGN not done Crimson Desert, and they even said they don't like to score things until things are done. That's what they said. That's their own thing. But here they are with their 6. Here they are with their 6, right? Go ask them about their marathon review. Yeah. Bungie was like, please don't review any of our games or score our things. You can, but please don't. And we all know what that means. And they all did it. And we all know it's for the access. They all could have pushed back, but they didn't. They all caved. Every single one of them caved. All the big places caved. So there was no marathon review for weeks, even though that thing was released, because they wanted them to wait for the Cryo Archive. You guys have to wait till the Cryo Archive releases, and you play it. Oh, by the way, if you haven't been playing it all these weeks, well, you're going to need to play it and put some hours in because, well, it's quite the entry fee to get into the Cryo Archive. It's such clown behavior, and they all fall for it. But against the Asian dev that's not from Software and Nintendo, it's no problem. We'll go ahead, and we're going to print the 6, even though we're telling you that we're not even done the game. Meanwhile, we're holding the marathon review. It's so ridiculous. Well, it's so see-through. Like, how can people not see through this? And people are like, there's no conspiracy theory. It says right there in the email from Bungie that you can, if you want to, post. I'm like, oh, but they didn't. Why do you think this is? Come on. Like, these people, are you kidding me? It's Gamergate. It's Gamergate. That's why Gamergate was a thing, right? It's what started it all. It's still here. It has not been stomped out. So, don't do that to me. Don't you do that to me. So what has been happening over here with Crimson Desert? Now, we know that it was like in the 60s, like it was doing very poorly in user reviews. It is now English reviews. Whoa, this has gone up. 79% out of 21,774 user reviews in my language, so English. 79% now. This thing's coming up into the 80 range. It's going up and up and up. The people who have been putting hours in are reviewing now. I kind of thought this was going to happen, where you would see it go up for sure, right? And it is happening. I mean, holy crap. This has gone up 2 more points since I opened this earlier. Let me see if this is it. No. Crimson Desert. So let's refresh this one more time then, because right here, dudes, yeah. So this was a 61 or something like that. It's now a 73 across all reviews, including the returns. So it's a 73.14. It's a 74 total on Steam right now. It is getting a lot of reviews in that are positive to do this swing. And if we go down here and look at, yeah, dude, look at this. Look at this. So yesterday it had 8,566 positive reviews and 2,085 negative. Okay, the first day was really bad. It had 10,000 negative reviews. These are people who get in, hated the controls, reviewed it. A lot of, some returned it, I'm sure, if they had less than 2 hours, and left a bad review and left. And again, a lot of people try to point out, well, if you take away the 2 hours thing and you look at this, it's 80-something% and blah. I don't care. Like, to me, it doesn't matter if someone purchased the game and played the game and liked it or didn't like it, you can leave a review. I don't know why people have a problem with this. Oh, but the review bombing. No, they bought the game. They purchased the game. You can maybe say that for Highguard. Maybe. Except for some reason, all those reviews seem to reflect the actual game, how unwelcoming and bad it was, and it died soon after. So I feel like maybe they actually had a point, right? Those people had a point. So when people review badly like this, even though, again, there's more positive than negative here, but there's a lot of negative. But then the very next day, you saw a big shift here. Out of the 13,000, or, well, really 14,000 reviews, 10.6 thousand were positive. And then the next day, and then today, guys, look at this. 10,300 reviews are positive, only 185 negative. And so that patch went out. Now, let's go talk about the patch. I gotta find it in here. Where is it? Address questions, AI. We got this one. Here we go. Let's talk about the patch real quick. So for me, there's some big ones that they hit right away that I was actually pretty surprised. What's up, Raziel? Good to see you. You gave it a 6. IGN gave it a 6. Yeah, it's insane. The game is a good game. I totally get the gripe about the controls. Totally understand. Okay, the controls take some getting used to. I didn't actually have many problems with the controls. I figured it out because I moved it off control. I figured it out pretty quick. I was like, I can't have this control be here. This is terrible. As soon as I moved it, it made sense. It's like a modifier button, right? It's a modifier to your attacks, to your defense. You press the modifier button. That's it. It's a modifier button, but people they can't get it through. It's not PvP. It's not that difficult. Anyway, so major updates in this patch. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna look at the patch notes. So for me, the biggest ones. This is the request. So here we go. They added more Abyss Nexuses across the continent. This is basically your teleportation, your fast travels. You go find one, you unlock it. They added more, so they aren't so spread apart. Yeah. In the beginning area, they aren't, but as you go out throughout the whole area, I guess they become more and more spread, I guess. So the private storage, this is a thing that people did not like and total understand the gripe. You had nowhere to put your shit. You had to hold everything. There was a workaround where you could just dump everything you didn't want on the floor before you slept next to the chest and sleep, and it would go in your chest. But that's not the function there, right? That's supposed to work. So they've added a chest, or they've either added a chest or they've used that chest twice. I haven't seen this in game yet. I don't know how they've done it. But there's a actual private storage now. You can actually unload your shit into the box like any other RPG that you would expect to. Because that's what I want to be able to do. I want to collect things and put it in there. Especially like when it comes to like food and things like that. There's like when you're cooking, like food is a big deal in the game. It's how you heal. It's one of the great ways to heal outside of alchemy. But you can give yourself all sorts of boosts too. But when you're doing this and you're getting all these ingredients, you can have many ingredients, many ingredients, and you will run out of space. I'm upgrading my storage, upgrading my inventory. I have like 106 or something slots. That shit will fill up quick because there's so many individual types of items. So we needed a private storage. So they put it right in. It's in your camp. So Game Republic, is it the same chest that's already there and it's like a tab thing, or it's just multi-use? Or is there another chest? That's what I haven't been in a game to see it yet. That's what I was wondering. But anyway, it's there. This was a must-have. I'm shocked it wasn't there. Like, how do you not have a chest to put your stuff? That's shocking. So they reduced the time to acquired knowledge. Like when you're there watching something and learning, it goes up faster now. I guess people didn't like sitting for 5 seconds. Very strange. It's the same one? Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. You haven't even camped yet? Oh, James, keep going. There's so much to do. You're going to get a camp and everything, bro. You're going to get a camp and you're going to be able to build it up, and then you'll start meeting all your gray mains are going to show up there. It's great. Spoilers. They made logging easier so it doesn't take so many whacks to log, which is good enough. The force palm that you learn in one place, they give it to you a little earlier. I think this is to help you with that puzzle, which is why they gave it to you, because you basically got it right before a puzzle that you had to solve with it. And maybe people just didn't know how to use it because they hadn't used it. Even though I feel like giving it there made sense, because then you'd kind of like, oh, I just learned this thing. Let me use it. I don't know. In either case, there's more. Watch this. They decreased the QTE difficulty in arms wrestling minigame. You had to beat that shit out of your keyboard. You did. You had to beat the absolute shit out of your keyboard. It's like, okay, I get it. I'd rather a timed thing than smashing a button. Like, smashing a button does nothing for me. But again, I don't really play these stupid ass arm wrestling mini games in these games. They're stupid. They're all stupid. There's not one game that does it well. And they're not needed. It's just there. It's like, oh, we have to have an arm wrestling. No, you don't. I promise. They changed the ore veins. Okay. So here's this right here, all this right here. This is puzzle nerfing. They improved the Skybridge alignment devices in the Abyss to trigger immediately when placed in the correct activation point. So instead of you just figuring it out, because you used to have to use the light, you could use the light and see where they are. Well, now when they move, they'll just lock when it's right. So you can just blindly turn it and it will basically solve itself, which is it's so stupid. You can't just use your fucking brain. And it's just a circuit where you just do the lines and line them up. That's all it is. It was too difficult for people. They didn't like it. Like the people who are upset at the game, I'm disappointed in them, but it proves that the Gen Z really, truly is dumber than the last. Like, somehow they're dumber than millennials. It's shocking. They improved the visibility of Skybridge alignment devices to make them easier to locate. Okay. They improved the visibility of the circuit board attached to Axiom Force to show its lines while being moved. So this thing, you used to get this little circuit board and it would go there. One, when you push it up against it, it would rotate anyway. But the thing is it can't push itself in. Okay? You have to hit it. And you have to hit it with the force push that you just learned. Right? Okay. This is the thing people can solve on their own. Even though there's all these leaves flowing around it. And then you see all the leaves flowing around you and you're like, huh, I just learned a green leaf thing. But no, people couldn't figure it out. So they've improved the camera movement when aiming a bow at a brazier and adjusted the range of lighting arrows accordingly. They've added an indestructible brazier in front of this watchtower. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe there was an issue with one getting broken there or something. They improved Trading Post UI to display these different people's horses' inventory. They added effects for destroying facilities at enemy strongholds. Okay. They improved visuals for certain puzzles. Cheats. Right? They built in cheats here. They increased the health restored by ingredients, food items. That's good. That's good because you were just eating. So you're like gulp, 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 like eating even high-end things. You have a lot of health. You don't realize you have like 600 health. You eat like a very high-end thing. It's like 180. So you're getting your ass kicked. You're like gulp, gulp. You're like eating. You're just eating. You're fucking crushing food. It's kind of goofy. You need a lot of food, right? It's like it's a little too much. It needs a little too much. So that's a good change. They increased the lantern's range for detecting clues. That's actually good because it was a little narrow, a little small. It would make it easy to miss some things. Reduce stamina for Nature's Grasp. That's fine. Fix an issue where pets would... Nature's Grasp is where like you pick up these giant things and then you're like trying to place it down or you can slam it. But the thing is, if you actually have to carry it somewhere and put it in something, the aiming for these things is a little difficult. So you're picking it up and you're like, all right, and you're trying to line it up and you're already tired. You're dropping it. You're picking it up again and you're like trying again. It's like, oh, it's dropping it. And it's like, oh my God, just a little more stamina would actually be really nice. But it just couldn't do it. It just kept fucking dropping it. So that makes sense. It need a little love. So that one got a little love. Let's see, where was I? I just lost my spot. I think I scrolled down. Nature's Grasp. Fix the issue with pets would fail to loot. Change certain items on the witch's shop. Change proportions of bismuth ore. Okay. Lower difficulty of the marksmanship and archery contest. These were insane. I actually played one of the... If all of you guys noticed this, I actually played this on the last stream, and I saw it for the first time where the archery guy came up. And like he's like he would even pre-shoot the targets. The target would pop up, he'd be shooting, and you wouldn't even have time to snap. So that's when I went to my keyboard and mouse. I almost beat him. I lost by 1. It was fucking ridiculous. It's just one of those things that needed something. Like you don't want it to be like too easy, but you do always need to like have like some kind of... You always need to have like some kind of eye on the community and like what is actually broken, and that was actually completely broken. And I don't know what this Abyss Cell thing is. The ability here, Axiom Force, the Skybridge alignment. This is just, again, this is to help you solve that first puzzle. People were quitting on the first puzzle. It's absolutely ridiculous, but they were quitting on the first puzzle. This Vision thing, the little helmet that you put on. So it automatically equips and plays after reading memory fragments within the lantern. Thank God, okay? Because, one, You can go to these little memory fragments two ways, and one way you can't actually watch them. So you're going to them and you're like, well, I thought I would be able to watch a memory fragment. I can't. I thought I had one. No, you have to go another way through the helmet UI, which is hard to actually understand. So instead of just going to the thing and you have the helmet on and watching it, it doesn't let you. You have to go through the helmet UI. It wasn't very intuitive. At least now, the first time it shows up, it's going to play automatically. And then over here, general improved response speed of the interaction UI, fine. Responsiveness of jumps input, so it's not there was a little bit of a delay there. I noticed that too. Where's the other ones though? Responsiveness, fix. All right, keyboard, mouse, improved responsiveness, character movement controls. There was a little funkiness there on WASD. I noticed this, like if I just want to turn left, I kind of couldn't. I had to, like if I'm like turned left already, I want to turn right. I'm sorry. Like if I'm turned left a little, I want to turn right, and it's like, no, I had to like almost do like a loop. So maybe that will fix whatever that was going on. It's like you can't just like turn. You have to walk to turn. It was interesting. And they added the shortcuts I, K, J, and M. M, I think, was already there. But I tell you right now, inventory was not, skills and journal, these were not there. I'm like pressing these buttons I press in every RPG or pretty much every freaking game ever, and they're not there. And I'm like, how come I can't just press I and I'm going into the start menu to do it? And then the keyboard mouse fixes. We've got several of these. Issue where the key guide at the bottom of the right screen will not update. We got the added control options for guard and aim and evade. Okay, so you can control them yourself. Change controls to maintain movement input when using axiom force. Fix an issue, duplicate keys could be assigned in shortcuts. Now for me, this is going backwards. I wanted to be able to do this. Like there's some that are already the same. Let's say they're already uncontrolled and you move your control input and then you go to move one of them. It's like, you can't, it's already in use. I'm just like, but I want to. They were already in the same place. I just want to use my control buttons and move them, but it won't let me. So that was a pain. And then, so here's the boss fights things. Reduce health and attack of specific enemies and bosses. Some of the bosses were going ham on people. There's one that's like this crazy giant monster in a room. Hopefully they don't touch him, but I have a feeling they will because he is destroying people. Destroying them. And they are reducing some stamina consumption for blocking attacks. Yeah, blocking took way too much stamina and it would break you. And then you just couldn't block. And it happened a little too fast against bosses. Like, anything that could hit you hard, it's like you couldn't block anymore. It's like, need a little more blocking, I think. So they lower difficulty of ambush encounters, triggered while heading towards Redevil boss stage. Okay, I haven't gotten to that yet. Adjusted certain attack patterns of Qsh the Slayer. People were complaining about him. Increase the accumulation of the stun gauge on bosses upon a successful parry. Okay, so it's more. You can stun them easier. And change boss weakness effects to display even if the player has not acquired the specific knowledge. Oh, interesting. Okay, so you'll know if you don't have something now. Okay. Fix issue with comrades remained when entering a boss fight. Fix issue with... Okay, so this is... all this stuff is other just basic stuff. But PlayStation did get, I guess this added toggle for 120 hertz mode made a big difference because the from what I understand is that people that have PlayStation, they were posting the difference in the pictures on X, and you could see a big difference. This 120 hertz toggle was basically taking quality and dumping it into the ground and making things look blurry, like someone's armor would look blurry. So now it's not so bad. It actually looks really good. So that was a solid change. And let's continue. Yeah, so the... Nope, don't you do that. Don't you do that. So again, we're up to almost 80% now in the English platform. So now let's talk about how the journalists have been acting around Crimson Desert. They've been acting sus AF. Nothing new here, sus AF. So IGN joins the Crimson Desert AI acid hate train as they post on X using Sprout Social. This blew my mind. So IGN's out here talking trash about the AI art in the game, which they have addressed. And again, I don't care about AI art in the game when it's just little tiny pictures on a wall in a giant, massive game. Like, that's the perfect place to use it. It's the perfect place. But anyway, they're jumping on there, but they're using Sprout Social. Sprout Social is an AI-powered post engine. So their AI-powered post engine is posting anti-AI posts. Yeah. It's like, what? So anyway, that's just IGN being IGN, of course. And of course, Crimson Desert did come out and did talk about the AI, which was a big point of contention with people. Again, I don't know why. It's just anything AI scares these people to death. They just hate AI to hate AI. It's just how it is. But they said during the development, some 2D visual props were created as part of early stage iteration using experimental AI generative tools. These assets helped us rapidly explore tone and atmosphere in the earlier phases of production. However, our intention has always been for any such assets to be replaced following final work and review by our art and development teams with work that aligned with our quality standards and creative direction. So it was an accidental upload, at least according to them. Following reports from our community, we have identified that some of these assets were unintentionally included in the final release. This is not in line with our internal standards. Now, a lot of people are like, yeah, but you're supposed to disclose. You're supposed to disclose it. You have to tell Steam. You have to post it. You have to put it. Well, if it was unintentional, who cares? And it's stupid things. It's a little picture it's this big on your screen. It's tiny. Little tiny pictures. A couple little who cares? People are so dumb. I'm sorry. It's just like it's having like what AIDS, right? It's the AI derangement syndrome. It's just what it is. Like anything AI, they can't stand it. Meanwhile, again, like I said, the rain is AI. NPCs run on AI. They create AI systems to create the game. What do you think a lot of the terrain in these games are? It's generative AI. They've had that forever, where they can have generative AI go and just make a planet, and then they'll go and just make little edits to the planet and then put their cities where they want to put it. Like, there's no handcrafting of like large worlds anymore. It's not like that, okay? It's generative, all of it. So every single game has to mark themselves generative AI, or they're not. And so then they like to draw the line. Well, no, it's the art. Did you use Midjourney or something like that, or ChatGPT or anything to write? Or it's like these lines they have to draw because they don't know what generative AI really is. So then they draw the lines at, well, art. Is it something I can physically just see and realize it's AI? Really, that's what it is. That's the difference. Can I look at it and notice it's AI or not? That's it. If I can't, then we don't have to count it. Meanwhile, AI is in every freaking game in the world. Anyway, so they acknowledge they should have disclosed on our use of the AI. This is the right thing to say. They are apologizing for doing nothing wrong. I don't care about Steam's TOS. It's dumb. We all know AI is going to be everywhere soon enough. It's dumb. This is a holdover until it goes away, and it's going to go away soon enough. While these tools were primarily used during early production with the expectation these assets would replace, we recognize this does not excuse the lack of transparency. This is at least the right thing to say, but at the same time, I say you don't owe an apology. You did nothing wrong, but you're saying the right things. That's it. You're saying the right things, which is good. And I'm not going to fault you for saying the right things, but you owe no apologies to these people who are just looking for a reason to dislike the game. If you're going after a little AI painting, you're just looking for a reason. That's it, right? It's not like with Marathon, where Marathon is actual trash. It's actual slop with ugly characters. So ugly, so horrible is the character system in that game that the gaming director has now said they're looking into making characters that are characters and no longer class-based. And you can start taking things. So you'll be able to make your own custom character even. Think about that. Why would that be a thing? Because even he knows how unappealing those characters are. They're garbage. They're garbage. Now, Games Radar's posting shit like this. Crimson Desert players feel they're misled after learning most mounts are not permanent. I got this game thinking I could ride bears, raptors, and dragons anytime I want. So, bitchin' to bitch. Never did they say you get to keep a dragon. You can go find a dragon. You can ride a dragon. You can find an antelope and ride it. It's not yours to keep. It's not yours to keep. Right? This is just just something to write to attack the game. They wrote an article about the horse testicles not being accurate on the male horses because I think they don't have any. They're writing that happened. We'll look it up. Crimson Desert horse testicles. This is a thing. This exists. Breaking. Red Dead Redemption 2 actually simulates horse testicles while Crimson Desert does not. Crimson Desert is an inferior game. The problem with Red Dead Redemption 2's horse testicles. Oh my god. Uh-oh. No. Turns out you can drift on a horse. Yeah, see, you can drift on a horse, by the way. You can do this on a horse. I don't see you doing that in Red Dead Redemption 2. You can drift on a horse. Horse detail comparison. Uh-oh, here we go. Uh-oh. I tell you what, though, the horse looks really good in Crimson Desert running. Looks great. Is the horse testicles coming? Did they show them? Red Dead was ahead of its time with the horses. And I don't think I had seen a good horse game ever. They're really trying to nitpick it to death. Does it really matter if Red Dead Redemption 2 simulated railway works and horse testicles? Yes, it's real. Better than Crimson Desert. Wait, what? Wait, what? What's the issue with this? They're just mining. Wait, what's the issue? I'm confused. People are doing this? Is he actually hammering in the thing? No, he's just hammering forever. What are we talking? They're just like them. They're mining forever. What are we doing? Where's the horse testicle thing? I can't find it now. Oh, he's got a baby chick. Can you eat it? Yeah, you can carry all these animals. You're always carrying new animals. No. We're done. We're done. We're done. No, we're done. How did I click this? No, get me out of here. We're done. We're out. This is the problem. I shouldn't have. We don't need to look at worms. Okay, so Marathon had a weekend. Now, when we're looking at Marathon, we're going to remember what I always talk about. What does Friday look like compared to Saturday and Sunday? This game just had its worst weekend ever. So it's just never ending. It's never ending. And like the defense team comes out. So over here Sunday, 62,000, okay? This is this Sunday, 53. And people keep using the word, I don't think they know what it means, stabilize. No, the game's not stabilized. When it's going down, right? And when we look at, there it is. I mean, which way is this going? What? Because does this look flat? No, it's going down. Like, what are we doing? When you see this, we're talking about healthy communities, okay? Healthy communities, it's okay to go down week to week a little bit. But a healthy community will have more people on Saturday and Sunday than Friday. Both days have to be higher than Friday, and Friday should be higher than the rest of the regular week. Generally, that's what you want to see. You want to see weekend bumps. I mean, this is what we see everywhere. And this is with the addition of their cryo archive, which can only be accessed on the weekend. Only. Okay? So when you say, okay, cryo archive didn't bring people back, and as much as people want to say, we never said it was going to be bring people back, that's crazy. And no one was saying that. Oh, yes, they were. Oh, yes, they were. They were saying that back here when I was talking about how it wasn't doing very well on its first weekend and its first week. And then the second weekend, I cannot tell you how many messages I got in X telling me cryo archive, that's going to do it. Trust me, bro. Trust me. And they're talking about how it's going to be Vault of Glass. Cryo archive's a thing. Cryo archive is going to bring people back and get people in the game. People are still saying that now, even after it didn't happen. Okay? I'm calling bullshit. So it didn't happen. And so this is Thursday, Friday, Saturday was lower, and Sunday was lower. This is not a healthy community. And what I mean by that is that when your community is involved in your game, they're interested in the game, they play on the weekends. They play on Saturday and Sunday. They're not. And I can just go to any game. I can go to any game. And we're not going to go to the... We'll go... let's look at what Marvel Rivals did this weekend. Marvel Rivals. Friday. Very high. Lower Saturday, Sunday. Marvel Rivals is one that I've heard not doing very well lately, and well, maybe that's actually going to show us that that's the case. Uh-oh, why are you not moving the way I want you to? Hold on. Right, but generally this is not what it does. Look at this. Friday. Sorry, that's Thursday. Yeah, oh, this is what it's been doing. That is very strange for Marvel Rivals. But now let's go over to... Let's look at Slay the Spire. What did it do this weekend? This is... What? Monday? Sunday? Yeah, okay. Friday? Saturday? Higher than Friday? Sunday. Is it close to Sunday? Close. But this one's higher. Arc Raiders? What does that look like? There we go. There's your normal Western Monday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday, Saturday, Sunday. There it is. Sorry, Monday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Very common to see this in Western games. I guess, you know what? Marvel Rivals and Slay the Spire are not Western. I wonder if their bumps are a little different. Apex Legends is Western. Let's go see. What an interesting Monday. Anyway, Friday, Saturday, close to the same. Very close to the same. And then Sunday, one higher. This is what you normally see. And I bet, like, let's look at something like Schedule 1. Schedule 1. Been around for a while. Let's see how the community's doing. Wrong button. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. What a weekend. Wow. Schedule 1 popping off. Oh, yeah. Schedule 1 had a really great weekend. Interesting. Interesting, huh? I don't know if something came out. Was there a patch or something? But wow, what a weekend. Look at that. I mean, but that's what you want to see. And that's what we saw with Crimson. That's what we saw with Crimson Desert. Crimson Desert. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You want to see it like that. You want to see these two be higher than Friday. Now, it had a release day here, so it's harder to say better than the weekdays. But this next weekend, you'll see it. And this is what you see all the time. So when I talk about healthy community, this is what I'm talking about. It should look like this, more like this. But Marathon never looks like this. And it's a Western game. People in the West play this. And you know because of where the peaks are. See how it goes Sunday to Monday? Yeah, this is Eastern. Yeah, this really does explain why. I was looking at these peaks. They look so weird. But that's because this is Eastern. See how it's all Sunday? That's why theirs looks different. Their weeks are a little different. This is really their Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yeah. That's why. So these are higher than their Friday. It's just a little different here. That's why I'm like, why is this like this? It's because it's freaking Slay the Spire. It's Eastern. It's like 12 hours out. It's a little different. Smash JT, friend of the channel. Realize that people don't like seeing green lines. So he said, ChatGPT, make my green line more attractive. I would like SteamDB to start implementing this. Just start implementing it. Just maybe turn it to the side and implement it. Just find a way. SteamDB, find a way. Now, we need to talk a little bit about Paul Tassi. What's up, Paul? How's it going? Paul Tassi didn't like this post. I think this is a very fair post to talk about because this is something that keeps happening with Marathon. Again, their cryo event just went live. No one's showing up. Marathon fans are left wondering what happened as the cryo event that they expected to reignite the community has resulted in Marathon's worst weekend ever. And it did. It was the worst weekend ever. And you want me to prove it, then I'll go fucking prove it. This is the weekend right here. This is their best day. This is actually a Friday, right? This is UTC, so this is 2200 Eastern time on Friday. Not Eastern time, GMT time on Friday. It's not even look at the look, it's nowhere. I drew some lines over here, and then it had a worse Saturday and Sunday. Its worst weekend was after its big update. I don't know when the pans are going to start going in the fire over at Bungie, but it has to happen soon. It has to happen soon. So over here, I said its Saturday peak was lower than Friday again. And it was also lower than the previous Monday and every single weekday before that. Look at this. This is Saturday. Saturday, I drew a line right across its entire timeline. It beat these 2 days. It was right around Tuesday, right around Monday, right? It was worse than those 2 days, about equal to Monday, but it was less, right? Its peak, boom. And it was worse than every other day before that. Remember, they keep telling us Marathon stabilized. This disagrees. And then you look at its Friday, and it was worse than every single day before Monday, ever. Their Friday, their big cryo event, right? This is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday wasn't done yet. And Sunday ended up worse. I didn't know it was going to be worse, but I was like, I'm going to look at this. Like, I don't need Sunday. I know it's not going to be incredible. It'll be okay, but it was ended up being worse than I thought. So that's all the chart shows. I'm just looking at numbers, Paul. I'm looking at numbers. So an important note is that the cryo archive is only available on the weekend and is still struggling to get players back online. I said it's spiraling. You know why I said it's spiraling? Because Marathon is spiraling. I do find it interesting, since we're talking about Paul Tassi, that remember the server slam and Paul said, I'm not really liking this, not feeling it, sorry bros. He had a couple tweets about it, right? And then all of a sudden it released, he's like, whoa, it's actually really good, blah, blah, blah. Do you know that right around that time, in their hands was the Crimson Desert RPG game for review? They got it 2 weeks before release. I just want to say that Crimson Desert released right here. And so they had it 2 weeks before release. That's right here. When was Paul playing? When was Paul playing Marathon? Did he just get a little bit of time to play it? How did he like it so much right away when he had Crimson Desert, the brand new hot RPG in his hands? Interesting. It's pretty interesting, right? I just thought that was strange. So anyway, Paul Tassi, jumping in front of the bullets of me talking about Marathon. What is your deal, man? Why? I posted numbers about games as a service, Paul. I hope that doesn't confuse you too much. Did you post them 87 times? No, I didn't. No, Paul. But why are you worried about the public raw numbers of the AAA company being posted and talked about? You must be new here. What? I'm new. So I must be new here. Does that mean that Paul always jumps in front of the bullets for the AAA companies, the multi-billion-dollar companies? I thought that was a very strange comment from Paul Tassi. Now, we've always said this guy, he's kind of a shill. This is Access Media. And sure enough, that's exactly what we got. Access Media right here. Oh, yes, absolutely. You're welcome. You're welcome to it, buddy. Welcome. Theo, jump on in, buddy. You might learn something instead of just sucking up the things Paul Tassi's giving you. maybe you will learn a thing or two or three. So yeah, Paul Tassi's jumping in front of the marathon bullets because Paul Tassi is being Paul Tassi. And he's really here to defend the billion-dollar corporations. We know. It's true. I just found that very strange. So I felt like it was important to make another Paul Tassi meme. Because he keeps doing this. I mean, he keeps doing this shit. Like, when he's out here glazing Veilguard, that was weird. And then he's out here glazing Yote and not liking Wu-Chang Falling Feathers. That was strange. And now he's out here glazing up Marathon. That he just didn't it's one thing. Like, remember how I said I think he's almost got it? I think he's almost got it, right? And he didn't actually almost have it. He wasn't there. I thought he was closer. I'm like, man, he's like very close to getting it. But he didn't get it. Instead, he got sucked back in. The Bungie slop got him. It's sad. I really was hoping Paul was coming around, but he just didn't come around. He went right back to what he knew. I almost wonder if the stuff he was saying about Bungie was a let's just say like a signal flare. Like, hey, I work for Forbes. I'm saying publicly I'm not feeling your game. It was literally a 180 at release. He's like, wow, I really like the game. It was very strange. But I'm just, again, just noticing. I like to notice. And so we're noticing. Wishlist update. We actually talked about this in passing earlier. Knight's Path crossed 350,000 wishlists, which is pretty insane. Now, this thing is a ways off from release. I know some people were wondering about this one. When's it releasing? They're talking about 2027. They're talking about 2027. So we are away. It's not happening this year. And I don't know if we're going to get a demo or anything this year. They do have that one non-demo that's like you can play through like that little arena mode that's like just a free... it's almost like a tech demo, but not an actual demo for the game. Like, that's out there. But that's not exactly driving wish lists, right? So I did find this interesting how to see, like, we never really see this window. This is something developers have access to, where you can actually see the number of wish lists that they have. Because we don't have this. We only know, like, what place are they in the wish lists? Like, are they 1, 2, 3, 100, whatever, right? We know where they place in the wish list, but not how many wish lists are there. And once in a while, they'll tell us. But this is the first time I've seen a screenshot being used. In any case, so it says how many total have ever been added. It's 360,359. And then also how many were removed out. Like, people are probably always adding and removing and going through their wish list. They're like, oh, remove, whatever, that's far away, or maybe they didn't like something, whatever. But it also tells you how many conversions you have. I find this interesting. So obviously there's 0 right now because the game's not on sale. There will not be any, right? This will tell you how many people that wishlisted actually bought it. Like, how many of your fans that at least virtue signaled that they're interested, did they actually turn into a purchase? And so this is pretty neat. That's cool that it actually shows you how successful your wishlist campaign was, right? So getting people putting on a wishlist doesn't always attribute to sales. We've seen this recently with 1348. 1348 talked about 250,000 wish lists, and then they talked about, oh wait, but those aren't actually all on Steam. It's also other platforms. And people are like, okay, sure, whatever. And we all know that did not translate to sales. I mean, these people couldn't get 200 people online with 250,000 wish lists. Let's just say 100,000 were on Steam, and it's probably more. Okay, because that's like an easy place to wish list. You click your wish listed. It's simple. And those are the ones that they're always linking, Steam, right? I'm sure most of them were Steam. I wouldn't doubt it. I don't know for sure. That's just a guess. But we all know that turned into no actual sales. So it'll be interesting. This is way in the future where Knight's Path will eventually release, just to see how transparent they are. I want to see. I want to see this again. I want them to continue being transparent with us and us seeing how well these wish lists translate to sales. But anyway, it's just kind of cool thing, because this is The one, again, 1348 went and talked shit about them while these guys are putting up more wish lists and getting more attention and more people are talking about it. More people are looking forward to it. No one actually bought 1348. The people that did said it sucked. I was one of them who played it. It's a fucking horrible game. And then they're like, please come back. No, we're not going back. The game's trash. There's no fixing your stupid game. You don't know how to be a developer. But anyway, yeah. It's just cool to just see, once again, more wish lists total on Steam than all the places that 1348 is wish listed. Supposedly. Ladies and gentlemen, friend of the channel, Alec Baldwin's finger. Did you guys see this floating around on X? He met Alec Baldwin. And he got Alec Baldwin to show him his finger. Dude, I saw this and I'm like, hold on. Is this for real? It's real. He went to MegaCon and did it. He did it. It's very cool, man. I love it. That's so great. This is so funny, right, Raziel? It's funny as fuck, bro. It's such a goofy name, Alec Baldwin's finger, but then when you pull this off, it's like, okay, well, it's all pulled off. You've done it. You win. You win the internet for the entire day. You've met him. He's killed a man or killed a woman. And that's why you named yourself his finger. He's there lifting his finger up. He doesn't know why. I'm sure he's not in on the joke. If he is, then that is diabolical. But there we are, Alec Baldwin's finger in full display. That is so freaking hilarious. Shout out to him, friend of the channel. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to bring some of you to tears. And I feel like I don't know how to feel about this, but Starfleet Academy has been canceled.
Make mental institutions great again!
It's true. Yep, it's true. They're all going to the mental institution. Everyone on the show is going to be put into the first opening mental institutions in a long time in the United States of America, I believe, is going to house all of these people. But there's bad news that comes with it. And that bad news is that there is going to be a season 2. Damn it. There's going to be a season 2. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Ugh. Brother, ugh. What's that? What's that, brother?
I don't know. But there's going to be a season 2. So even though it's canceled, they're like, well, season 2's a go, which means if it's a hit, and it's not going to be a hit, there will be a season 3, but it's not happening. I actually kind of hope season 2 just gets canceled right in the middle. They'll be like, what are we doing? What are we throwing money? This is just throwing bad money at bad money. What are we doing? From that Park Place, Starfleet Academy has been canceled. Oh yeah. Paramount has confirmed the divisive Alex Kurtzman Star Trek series will wrap with its second season, cutting short what was clearly intended to be a long-term project for the franchise. I want to understand, you're in a boardroom. They bring this clearly horrible idea to you, and they're like, here's our long-term series for Star Trek. We're going to make a really gay, bad one. And they're like, this is fucking perfect. How much money do you need? Do you need like $4 million an episode? 10 million? Tell me how much, and we're going to start making this thing. And they do it. They just start making it. So the show didn't connect, and more importantly, it didn't draw an audience. Paramount's statement draws a very different picture. Now, one thing to keep in mind here, ladies and gentlemen, is there is a current purchase happening, and that is the Saudis. Paramount here is looking to go buy WB, and maybe they are just thinking, we need things that are good. And this is clearly not a good thing. We're buying some good things. Can we get rid of some of the bad stuff? I'm still, like, again, people are like, you know, Paramount buying WB, good. Paramount has this on it. Paramount greenlit Starfleet Academy. Are we sure it's a good thing? Are we sure we're going to see changes? Let's just take a look at Paramount for a second and see what we're getting, because this is one of the worst shows to come out. I mean, this is Acolyte levels bad. I mean, it's right there. I think Acolyte is worse because it was so disingenuous and it was so like, it didn't give a shit about the canon. And then it was like, you know what? We're going to take Darth Plagueis and we're going to use him. We're going to just show him now. We're going to do it here. We're going to do that here in our show. They need to decanonize the whole goddamn thing, because Plagueis, we all know it's Jar Jar, okay? Everyone knows Jar Jar is Darth Plagueis, and there's no reason to even talk about it, because everyone knows this. CBS Studios and Paramount Plus delivered the expected corporate send-off, attempting to frame the decision as a celebration. Hey, we're celebrating this thing we don't want. We're incredibly proud of the ambition, passion, creativity that went into Star Trek. Come on, how do you get through this sentence? How do you get through this sentence, bro? We're incredibly proud of the ambition, passion, and creativity that went into bringing Star Trek Starfleet Academy to life. Ugh. Of course, they were talking to Variety, who needs to stop getting interviews. They're just terrible. When the Saudis, can you get control of your own company? Can you please? Anyway, the series introduced audiences to a bold new group of characters, welcomed familiar faces, and expanded the Star Trek universe in exciting new ways. But we did it horribly. Yeah, that's the thing. Horribly. It was terrible. We're like, let's not make even one attractive female. Let's make them all, let's make some androgynous fat ones. And then just get other fat ones. That's gonna be our role. That's our cast. You heard it here. Yeah, well, we might as well just cast Mindy Kaling as something too. No, too much. Okay, you know they thought about it. They said they're grateful of Alex Kurtzman, Noga Landau, Gaia Violo, and the entire cast and crew who pushed storytelling boundaries in the spirit of Gene Roddenberry's vision. Gene Roddenberry needs to be stripped of his pencil. Stripped of his pencil. I can't yell. I think my kid's going to bed. I can't yell. We look forward to sharing the upcoming second and final season with everyone and continuing to celebrate the cast, crew, and all that was accomplished with the series. What the fuck did you accomplish? You're canceled. You're canceled. I am shocked they're giving a second season, but they're doing it. Critics approved. We all know why. Audiences didn't, and we all know why. It's the same reason. It's unappealing garbage slop that you've been trying to give us with everything. Just trying to shove it down our throats. It's true. I want to like Star Trek. I'm one of the people that actually kind of like the reboots. They're actually pretty good. I like Chris Pine. I do. Don't hate. Those are pretty good Star Treks. They are. A little more actiony. Pretty good story. They did the right thing with the time dilation there and changing it so it doesn't have to follow the exact same story. And it's the same idea, but with twists that you can't see coming. But at the same time, they go down the same path. The whole Khan thing in another dimension was I loved it. I thought it was great. Regardless, don't hold that against me. This ain't it. I mean, I want to like Star Trek. I want to like Star Wars. They're both getting cooked. It's like, which one's better? Which one's better? Well, now which one's worse? Yeah. It's not Gene Roddenberry's vision. He'd be turning in his grave right now. He's dead, right? He died. Yeah, so when they say this, why do they say this? Are they talking about his vision of Star Trek? So he had nothing to do with it? Nothing. So it's really the bastardization of his vision is what the way this is written. It's written as if he came up with this idea at some point. Like it was something they found in a scrapbook. But no. Oh my God. That's just disingenuous and that's just rude then. That's just fucking rude. The Nielsen problem Paramount can't ignore. Wow, where are you? Where are they? Where the fuck is it? Where the hell is it? Stranger Things, Landman, His and Hers, The Pit, Traders, Fallout. 11/22/63. What the hell is that? I don't even know what that is. Veronica Mars, Bridgerton, The Upshaws. They're not on here. They're not even top 10. That's the problem. And Star Trek can't top 10. My goodness. Well, thank you for correcting me on that, Kyle. I appreciate that. Years ago? Yeah, so I didn't know that. I didn't know he was dead, dude. Again, I'm not a huge Star Trek guy. I'm not. I think it's cool, but I'm not like a Star Trekkie. I don't keep up with shit like that. The sudden ending that wasn't planned, what makes this cancellation stand out is how abrupt it appears to be. As recently as last week, those involved with the series were publicly discussing the future plans, including additional seasons beyond season 2. Ooh, well, I mean, that's kind of how it goes. I mean, you don't plan to be canceled. I mean, if you're getting a season 2, why would you plan for not have a season 3? You would just be continuing your plans. I mean, this doesn't make it. I mean, it's probably the way people are talking about it. But you would never know this is coming if you're getting greenlit this thing, a season 2. You're like, holy shit, we found jackpot, bro. They're just gonna keep paying us for this. This is hilarious. I just keep taking it too, dude. This person. This was the captain. So I just get that captain vibe, you know. No. What it says about modern Star Trek, this is the worry. It wasn't meant to be a side project. It was supposed to be part of the next wave, the new entry point, designed to carry the franchise forward with a younger cast and a different tone. I mean, even Gen Z doesn't eat this stuff up. Do people realize Gen Z just is not loving it? Like, who is your core audience with this shit? It is like a small sect now of millennials that lap this shit up. It's not many. It's the modern audience that is very small, that actually can, like, you can take little bits of this and that in shows, but when a show is based on just the slop, the LGBTQ slop, which is what this was. This was just a diversity, DEI, LGBTQ nightmare slop fest. What about it isn't? Like, that is what it was. And when people are handed that as a product and they keep getting this product, they're going to be like, dude, I'm done with the product. This is ridiculous, right? At some point you realize that this thing can't even stand on its 2 feet. It's just it requires the ideology. The ideology is the basement. Is the foundation, and I'm sorry, if the ideology is the foundation of anything, even right or left, it generally does not stand very well. You need a good story, and then you can make something, right? If you start with the story, we start with the ideas, and then you can make something, then you can have something good. But you're not going to have something good if you're like, all right, we need the ideology, this and that, and this or that. Either way, it does the same thing. Guys, go watch almost anything right-wing too that's like, oh yeah, we're here to buck the trend. It's garbage too. It's trash, right? Oh, we got Gina Carano. Don't worry about it. Okay, yeah, you hired Gina Carano. You made a right-wing film that is just so insisting upon itself that it's not even good, right? It's no Amelia House Rules. I'll give it that. Self-plug. Still working on episode 2, by the way. It's taking some time. I need the rate limits to stop on Grok. I need them to stop. So instead it's ending early with no clear successor announced. Oh, they'll just fit something in there. They'll get some Friends episodes or something. Come on. That leaves a noticeable gap in Paramount's Star Trek roadmap and raises larger questions about the long-term direction of the franchise. What is the issue? Why can't they go find people? There's people out there that write fanfic, legit fanfic. I bet these people could do, I bet if you go and find like a few people that do fanfic, they can write you some episodes. They can get you something that will far exceed this. They can get you, if they work together even, they can create something that, one, is true to the actual series, to the franchise, to the IP. And 2, will actually be entertaining. And I bet they could even come up and make good characters too. I bet they could do it. Good fanfic, not just garbage, but there's plenty of it out there. Why they insist on just letting people who are like, I just want to make a Star Trek thing. This is on my bucket list. And then they're the ones running the show. It's such a mistake. One season left, but will it matter? Oh, it will. It'll be great content. It'll be great. Season 2 is already completed and it will be released. Oh, that's why. It is actually done. So this thing got greenlit for 2 seasons right away then. They must have made 1, release it, and been making 2 already. Before people realized it was trash. I mean, we all knew it was going to be bad, but before people get to say how bad it was. If it's already done, I didn't realize. That was a quick turnaround. But this is the shit that like Netflix doesn't seem to like to do, right? They don't like to do this. This is what we talked about the last stream about One Piece. How long does it really need to take to make another one? Why aren't you just making them? Just to make them, right? People want them. It should be every single year you get a new season. Every year. Boom, boom, boom. They did this with Cobra Kai, where it was going okay, and then it just... And I understand COVID happened. But then they never really got rolling again. And then at the end, they went boom, 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 and it was over. And I felt like it kind of fell apart at the end. Like, that's the writer strikes and all that shit went down. But at the same time, like, God, just get moving. Get moving. Make the shows. Make them. When a series fails to gain traction early, it's incredibly difficult to recover momentum. Oh, dude, it's not even that. It's not even that. If you have a show that has great traction and falls off, look at Last of Us. 2nd season, it fell off. There's no coming back. As soon as a show drops, it's done. That's why, like Nielsen and all these are so important. Why they watch those ratings like a hawk. You can have 1 bad episode, but if you have 2 or 3 in a row, it means that people have stopped watching, and that series is coming close to the end. Getting people back into a show is very, very difficult. So it's not even gaining momentum. If you lose momentum at any time, it can spell the end. Not everything can be Seinfeld and go on forever. Let's see what else we got here. Dudes, ladies and gentlemen, you guys see this freaking accident, Air Canada? It was caught on film. It's absolutely insane. This plane was landing. All right, I was wondering about what happened. And at first they were saying there's a ramp truck or whatever. No, it hit a fire truck. All right, the plane was landing. So it's not like it was taxiing. It's not like it was trying to take off or anything like that. It was landing. It was done. It didn't have a choice on what to do but go straight. And a fire truck was given clearance to cross a runway by the tower. And immediately the guy in the tower was saying, oh my God, I screwed up, right? So here we go. So first of all, the 2 pilots died instantly. Very sad. 41 passengers and crew members were taken to the hospital. Audio from the air traffic control tower suggests the controllers may have been distracted by an early incident at the airport, according to the New York Times. 2 officers in the fire truck were injured, which is crazy because it collided, but the front cleared the plane. This is the first fatal accident in LaGuardia since 1992. Passenger Jack Cabot says this plane landed pretty hard. You heard a loud bang and suddenly everything was out of control. The plane was veering back and forth. No one was driving at that point. That's right, because the pilots were dead. Holy shit. So it hit. The pilots were dead. And so now the plane is on doing whatever they had it doing, but the engines are on. I mean, who knows? And it's on. Think about that. Your pilots are dead. You've hit the ground. Whatever the plane's doing, it's continuing to do because no one's controlling it anymore. That's insane. Let's see. Okay. Hold on a second. All right, here we go. The air traffic controller. So the air traffic control audio recording obtained earlier appears to show a controller had cleared the fire truck to cross the runway before telling it to stop. He even said, I messed up. The air traffic he was heard saying, somewhere I had the actual audio. Is it down here? I had the transcript of it. Anyway, he gave the truck clearance. to go. And then the pilot came on as like, truck 1, stop, truck 1, stop, stop, truck 1, stop. Right? And then the air traffic controller was like, we were distracted earlier. I messed up. He caused it, like straight up. So, I mean, Jesus Christ, look at the front end of this thing. Look at the front end of this thing, guys. This is the wings. This is up the front end. Look at that. What's up, Toasty? Good to see you. Absolutely destroyed in the smithereens. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, do me a huge favor, subscribe to the channel. We know we got some haters. They came on by. But if you haven't liked or disliked the stream, make sure you do that too. Paul Tassi, don't forget to like the stream. You know you like it, Paul. It's okay. You can admit it. Absolutely destroyed. It's caught on film. It was caught on film. Keep an eye at the top here. The arrow is pointing towards the fire truck that was given clearance. It's coming down here. And they were given clearance to cross because they're going to... There's another airplane somewhere else that has like a weird smell. They're going to go check it out. Like that's what's happening, right? So they're going to go investigate. And so they were given clearance to pass. Here it is, dude. This is them going. Watch this. It's fucking landing, going this fast. It was going freaking fast, man. Probably like 80, 90. And you can see that, like, right here, the front end here, I mean, it's blurry, obviously. The front end is intact. Right there. This is where the firefighters were that are alive. Injured, but alive. And I guess not critical. And, I mean, it just blew up the front of the plane. I mean, it hitting a fire truck. A fire truck. Okay? This thing's solid, bro. You see all the waters, it's just exploding, all the water's everywhere, it's clearly flipped. It just keeps going. Again, the pilots are dead. Whatever stage the plane was in at that moment, it's still in it. It's getting pushed by the engines. I mean, I don't know what's happening at this point. It's clearly dragged. I mean, holy shit, it's absolutely insane, bro. The fact only the pilots died, sad, but only them. How lucky. Not even the firefighters. Now, there's some other people that are seriously hurt, and hopefully no other people are past, and no other like serious injuries come from it where it's like lifelong injuries. Who knows? But imagine landing. You can't see. You're just in the passenger seat. You don't have a front view, and all of a sudden you smash into something. What a horrible experience. That is terrible. That air traffic controller's done. I mean, how do you live that one down? That's got to be really rough. Ladies and gentlemen, we do have an absolute legend showing up, and I would bring it up right now, but it looks like I need to reload this because it is going to freeze. I think it wants to freeze. Well, it won't come up. Come on. I'm clicking it like crazy. It's not coming up. I can't show it. This is annoying. Can I show this one? Can I do anything? I think it's... Hold on a second. I'm Control F5 in this thing. I need to bring this up. This is pissing me off. Hold on. Hold on a second. Why is it doing this? This like never happens. Smash broke it for real. He did. I can't bring it up. Why is this happening? Maybe it's the plugin. Well, whatever. In any case, Smash JT, legend in the making, legend, has gifted a sub. And Grogbass got it. Look at this. Grogbass caught the sub. There we go. That is phenomenal. Now, around here, we like to give proper thanks to the legends around here, and Smash being one of them. Let us watch the Smash JT video, shall we? We all love this one.
I need money. I just do. It's for food and vacations, not the lawsuit.
Let us hug it out.
No.
Yeah, I can't bring up the hug. It's my plugin. My plugin broke.
Come here.
What the frick?
Over there.
Let's go.
Hey, don't touch me. Get away from me.
And around here we hug. It's true. Let me see if I can actually properties. live overlay properties. I'm gonna refresh this and see if that works. It's not working. It broke. How the hell did I break that? Well, whatever. Thank you very much, Smash. I appreciate that, man. I can't bring up anything. I can't bring up anything. This never happens. That makes me very sad. You owed Grog Beast? Well, that works out. See, this is the universe evening out, and that's just what happens. It's like we lost Chuck Norris. Very sad. But then a person who's actually terrible passed in Miller. So again, I think Chuck Norris was needed to go take him away. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. And I do believe that's going to bring us to the very end of the stream. So we're going to be resetting the board. It looks like we're resetting the board. There will be no Crimson Desert stream. We had a Struggle Bus Monday. It's okay. It happens. This is good. We're gonna refresh. I'm gonna spritzer my face. Maybe I'll exfoliate. Maybe I'll trim this up. It'll be good. But yeah, we're 20 away, and we will have a Crimson Desert stream after the next stream on Wednesday. I think that's how it will work. But yeah, thank you all so much for hanging out. I do appreciate it. We did have quite a few people over on Rumble as well, which, well, beep beep. The Struggle Bus. Yes, and again, can I bring it up if I click down here? Dude, why doesn't this work? The stream is broken. Everything is just goddamn broken right now. It's true. Well, we will recognize this the right way, the only way we know how, which is by celebrating with Smash JT on screen again.
I need money. I just do. It's for food and vacations, not the lawsuit.
That's right. It is for food and vacations. It's not for the lawsuit. We all know. Look how fat he is in there. He's huge. Let's give him a dancing Eric for the 5 saying beep beep because the struggle bus is struggle bussing. Thank you. And we got IB the EB dropping a gift membership as well, creating another chud out of... oh, well, look at this. Legacy of Raziel has become a chud now. Well, there you go. Now you're one of us. You're a chud as well. Thank you very much. Around here, we hug. We do.
Can I have a hug? No. Give me a hug. No way. Come here. I'm not coming over there. Let's go. Hey, don't touch me.
Don't you touch him. Don't you touch him. He doesn't want a hug. Smash JT again with another 5. You know what, Smash? How many is this? We have to upgrade you. We have to upgrade Smash. Hold on. We are now 5 away. He says, are we there yet? We aren't. No, we're not. We are 5 away. It's a very sad time, but it's okay. Again, all boards get reset. And I, for one, welcome our new overlord, the new board. But I do appreciate the 5, and we're going to upgrade him, and we're going to give him... should I? He has not funded this yet. We'll give him the green. Because what happened? There's a lot of green in here. So I believe we should celebrate with a little green.
Gooning round till sundown. Got my shades, my rocket shoes. Breaking dawn, no time to lose. Chasing dreams with open skies. Laughing loud with wide eyes. Every day I'm gooning, baby. Flying high and feeling crazy. Hit the road and on the night. Gooning under city lights.
Under City Lights. One of the finest songs ever. You want me to play your song? Your version. Is this legal? Let's see. Well, here we go. We have just hit tier one. I thought we were gonna lose the board. Smash JT, legendary. He is legendary around here, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this man. Saved the board almost single-handedly. Of course, there were others that helped as well, which I super appreciate. I mean, IB the EB and James also coming in and making sure it happened. Holy crap, we saved it. I didn't think it was happening. And I had forgotten about it half the time. I was just going off. We had so many things to talk about. Way too much. Shout out to Smash.
I need money. I just do. It's for food and vacations, not the lawsuit.
Hashtag save the board is damn right. And with that, but he did break the stream, which I will hold against him as well. Because nothing is working. Literally nothing is working. But I will say this. Fund this.
It's a wild, wild scene.
We need to fund this. The best part is when they're like, hey, there's a sunroof. Yes, there is a sunroof. Go check it out. It comes with a sunroof. Why would you not go look at it? I mean, everyone sticks their head out. That's what you do. In Vegas, in the hot tub limo, clearly. Why wouldn't you do this? Of course you do this. I would do it. That's the first thing I would do. Are you kidding me? The first thing. Hold on a second. Let me, let's go back here and make things happen then. Because now there is a stream. I really didn't think we were getting one. But yes, shout out, guys. Thank you very much. You're making it happen? We got to get a Crimson Desert 2 stream. Holy crap. Let me go ahead and make it real quick. So what else has happened today? Is there anything I missed that I should look up? Was there any breaking news? Breaking news. Is there any breaking news? Rename. I should just not number them. I should just make it the same picture. All the time. All the time. Okay, so Kyle, do I have that? Let me see. Do I have that? You know what I mean? Did you send that one to me? Where's that one at? Tell me where to go get that one. Let me go look that up. I'm not sure where it is. I know you sent it to me. I just don't remember where it is. Is it on X? The woman driving the limo is looking behind her and driving. Dude, Smash, do you know how hard it was to do that too? Like, it wanted to drive the wrong way. It wanted to think we were the front, like go this way all the time. It wanted to have men just appear and they would just start sticking their heads out and start looking at them. It was so fucking frustrating. And it wasn't that it wasn't funny. Like, it was funny, but at the same time I was like, okay, but it's also distracting. Like, I don't want all of this. Like, they would just be like sticking their heads out and I'd be like, do not add men, do not add this, do not have the driver turn around, have the driver go this way, go this way, go this way. And it'd be like, maybe we'll do it. Maybe we won't. Grok is like, fuck you. I know exactly what you're saying. Go fuck yourself. I'm going to rate limit you. How about that? Keep trying, bitch. I'm going to rate limit you. I'll get it right once out of 10, even though I know exactly what you want. I'm going to not get it right. And you're going to get rate limited, which is, again, I was talking about, I'm working on Amelia's House Rules, right? And it is just being the worst. Because Grok now has, like, instituted a rate limit that, I mean, the rate limit was there before. There's always some rate limit, but it's low. It lowered it. So now I'm, like, trying to make videos, and it's like, you've hit the rate limit. Sorry, rate limit. And I'm just like, what are you talking about, rate limit? All right, let me make sure. No, I don't think this is the right one. No, this is not the right one. The first one? Yeah. I found it. I found it. Is the one you sent me still it, though? Did you end up keeping that one, Kyle? I found it. You sent it in Discord? Wait, is there another one? Let's see if this is the same one I had from before. B2. Whatever, I'm just going to open it. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're ready because we have a very special JayViper Anthem punk rock version by Kyle. This was created by me sending Kyle the actual song, and then he converted it. He converted it to a very different version where, you know, the words are the same and things like that, but the actual song is different. The vibe is different. Here we go.
People are rising up, the legends here tonight.
That's me. That's me.
Going wild under bright pixel lights. His
Get true.
blue eyes are glowing and he's always ready to fight. He's got the killer skills to make the woke completely combust in flames. Throws down the hard truth bombs they hate, but the base trust his game. Keyboard commander, elite mouse clicks precise in his command. He plays the field like a pro and leaves
Hell yeah.
every opponent on reprimand. Heartbeat racing fast, the screens are lighting up and glowing wild.
It kept the same singer, which is cool.
Fully loading, no one's ever gonna slow him down. Our king on the throne now, wearing the ultimate crown. JayViper is awesome, so awesome. He's so good looking, it's true. Cross and total law, we're in awe. Hearts will shake it hard, keep shaking. Go Jay, go Jay, go Jay, go go. He's unstoppable, unstoppable. King of the game.
This is like a former Glazing.
Viper's ruling now. Let's shout.
I love it.
Yeah, he's phenomenal. How is this possible?
I wanted to go look at this. Sorry. I guess I can't open this. I think this is what I look like.
Shining bright like a vast endless pixel sky at night. Gaming reflexes razor sharp. His instincts never miss the fight. He's the ultimate joystick legend, mastering every single controller. Keyboard king, reigning supreme. Every move and an ace in the JayViper is awesome. So awesome. He's so good looking.
It's true. Hang on.
He's unstoppable, unstoppable. King of the game, no doubt, no doubt. Viper's ruling now. Let's shout. JayViper, JayViper. Yeah, he's phenomenal, phenomenal.
Pretty good. How does it know the words? Like, does it just listen to the song? Or is it in it? That's what it... Must be metadata in there, right? How's that work?
He dominates every game. Tweets go viral, woke rage rising, bosses slayed. He beat the game. JayViper is awesome. It's so true. He's so good looking. We love him. Crowds in total love. He's so fun. Hearts will shake it hard.
This is pretty good. This part's good.
He's unstoppable. No stopping him. King of the game.
No stopping him.
Viper's ruling now. We kneel. JayViper, 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 JayViper. JayViper is so freaking
Oh. Yeah, the instruments just changed. Like near the end, I heard the oh, it's starting something else. Calm down. We're not listening to whatever that solo el plan de Dios para la salvación. We're not listening to that right now. Okay, calm down. I don't even know. Just go and playlist on me. Okay, relax. Shit. What's a banger, Kyle? We always appreciate all sorts of glazing, and that's the greatest type of glazing there can be. And come on, is there any arguing with that? No, there's no arguing with that. So let me go ahead and get this proper going. We're gonna get the other stream. It's set up. We're gonna get going. We're gonna be playing Crimson Mother Freaking Desert. Thanks to you and your donos, we're getting there. There's no wig. Okay, just to be clear. We've unlocked a gaming stream. No wigs. We're 30 away from a wig. Anyone wants to get nuts over there. Let me see if I can get this thing. This could even maybe fix the pop-up stuff. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what happened with that. It just broke. I don't even know when it broke. This is weird. There we go. What the hell? It's messed up on the new one. Okay, cool. That's fine. Let me go ahead and set up a raid proper. And so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna get that set up, and we will raid myself in the other one, and then we will play some Crimson Desert for a while. There we go. Now it's saved properly. There we go. Great. What do you do a video for it? Give you some time? Yeah, I mean, that's not going to be done overnight. That shit takes forever. It takes forever to do a video, bro. I get it. No, I understand. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to see you at the gaming stream. And if I don't, I hope to see you at the next Viper Byte on Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Because it's never goodbye. And see you next time.
Lights are fading, game was strong. Time to say goodbye so long. We'll be back for another round. It's not the end, we run this town.